All right, what's up, everybody? It's gonna be a short, little, sweet intro. Today's gonna be a training-based video. I'm gonna try to say a bunch of cool shit. Fortunately for you guys, I forgot my squat shoes, which immediately gave me an idea to talk about how you can implement some modifications for heel elevation, things like that. I was a little upset that I forgot them. Then I was like, how do I make this a good situation? So I'm gonna talk a lot about leg training today. It'll be cool because I actually made a vlog of this exact session 2 weeks ago. So you guys can actually compare and contrast because a lot of you are asking about that. You can see how I'm progressing, how the apps have me progress. If you want to go back and look at that, see the reps achieved, see the exercises, they'll be the exact same today since I'm at the same gym. So that'll be a cool one for you guys. Maybe in the future I'll flash like previous week card plus this week card onto the videos if some of you want that, because I did see a lot of that on there. Like, how do you progress from week to week, microcycle to microcycle, mesocycle to mesocycle. So we're gonna get in there. We're gonna start with glute ham raises, and we'll see you at the gym. Maybe we'll see some celebrities in there today. Glute ham, just like last time. I'm going to go ahead and do the same type of warm up that I did last time. You guys saw, basically I start, what you could do, there's multiple ways to warm up the hamstrings. You could do a seated ham curl or something for a few sets. You could do some squats, some good morning hinges like you saw that I kind of just like arm swing, I swing my legs. I'll do some like unweighted good mornings just to get my hamstrings used to the stimulus. And then basically I'm gonna do a couple reps where I'm pushing myself off with assistance. Then I'm gonna grab the PVC pipe again, and that'll be how I do my reps. I got a beat last week, which you guys will see. So I'm gonna get to it. Y'all ever seen shoulder mobility like this? Look at the shoulder mobility. All right. I think these are the right settings, but I might look stupid for a second. So, warm up one, I'm literally just gonna like lower as slow as I can. And then instead of doing an actual rep, I kind of like push my butt back, just push off. I'm just trying to warm up. Down one. I'll do that. I'll do assistance. And then I'll do where I still have that PVC pipe just in case, but I'm not actually using it. I kind of just like have it out in front of me, and as I go down, I'm here. So if I do need to end up pushing myself off because I go to failure too soon, I can. It's kind of there for assistance. Because this is fine, but it's really far back. Like, notice I have to shoot my ass back first. With an actual rep, I'm more reaching out. So my hands are gonna be way out here. It'd be way too hard. If I actually fail, I'll be like trying to grab behind me. So that's why I put this out in front. All right. The fucking app has me doing quite a bit on set one. So I'm gonna potentiate with body weight, and then the app is gonna have me doing 15. See what happens there. I'm pretty fucked today, guys. But then I'll do the, man, it really didn't up volume too much. Unless I really said I had a gnarly pump last week, which I think I did. Yeah, it's gonna be like a 2 for like a 6-set session with 4 exercises. So I already showed off this feature, but I really fucking love it. Can you? Okay. So I know I already showed this, but I just love it. So 280 for 8. We don't have 2.5s slash, so I'm not gonna search for them. So 2 1/4 is easier for me. The reps go up to 9. How badass. Double progression. Woo! 15 gonna be tough, boy. So I just got back from Missouri. A little bit of travel water, still holding on. This doesn't normally happen to me, to be honest. A lot of people talk about, oh, I retain so much fluid when I travel. I'm not sure of any physiological response that does that due to altitude changes. I think you actually lose water. But I think people just change their diets whenever they're on trips, like they'll eat like the jerky from the airport because it fits their macros and it's super salty, nuts, snacks on the plane. And the biggest factor, they don't drink water because they're scared to go pee on the plane. If you don't have enough water, you actually retain water. There's an aldosterone issue there where you actually start to retain sub-Q water, and that's usually the issue people run into when they're traveling. So actually drink more water, guys. Sit on the fucking aisle seat or something, or just don't be scared to bug the people next to you. Hey, I gotta pee again, get out of my way. I try to either sit in the aisle seat and just sleep, so I wake up and I just gotta pee real bad, or the window seat, or then I'll sit in the aisle seat sometimes if I'm peaking and I know I'm gonna have like 2 gallons over the course of the day. If I'm peaking, I'm like, all right, I won't be a dick, let me just sit in this aisle seat close to the bathroom. But I think that's usually the issue of people when they travel, is just saltier foods, not drinking enough water, things like that. So yeah, I'm tired. A little bit of travel water for me. I definitely had some jerky and stuff. And pretty brain dead, guys. But again, I said that last video and I ended up saying a lot of good shit. So we'll see what happens. Ooh. Fuck! How does the app know? Oh my god. Great secrets. We don't talk about the algorithm. Oh my god. Literally, like, you're gonna do this. You got this. It's all actually just placebo. When I see what I'm supposed to do, I just do it. I'm already tired, guys. Next set, I'm supposed to do 12. So we're gonna try to do 12. Push off on that one. Oh! So I'm there. I'm gonna let that app progress me as normal. I'm gonna write that I did assistance on the last rep. So I would have probably failed. So that's what I'm gonna put my notes section there. That way next week I know whatever it has me go up to. Probably, it might have me go up to 13. It might keep me there and add a set. So we'll see. I'll likely make an auto adjustment if it tries to go to 13. And I'll just keep it at 12 for that set. And then I'll add a set where I'll probably get like 8. I prefer to stay within the relative intensity for the week, so I'm not training at failure all the time and accumulating this disproportional amount of fatigue that's going to prevent me from progressing through the mesocycle. So if you fail too soon, try to make note of that. Maybe rate the workload as really hard, because it's going to ask you that. And then the next week, if it does have you go up, you can auto adjust, because everything's customizable in the app, and just add a set instead, keep the reps the same. That's what I'll do for a client. So we'll see what the app has me do. Hopefully it's that. Next up, leg press. Let's do it. Got our handy dandy back pads, which are going to push my hips closer to this, allow me to get more knee flexion. Here, I'm gonna add 2 today, because again, I brought my Crocs. So if I want a similar amount of knee flexion that I have with my heel lift, I need to be pushed even closer. That way I can have my feet in a similar position, even though the heel lift's mostly gone, because my squat shoes are left at home. This should push me up close enough to where I can get that similar amount of knee flexion, and I'm not bodying out the machine. This and the hack squat are decent. Hack squat tends to hurt my knees a little bit. There are better ones for sure. This leg press is pretty money. It's light though, so I start my warm up with 2 plates. Not bad. And notice between sets, like, if you ever seen anybody do a cross ball or anything like that, they usually use it wrong, because this is the proprioceptive feedback mechanism. I'm just telling my brain, like, a little bit of pain here, and then you do this consistently through sets. It's not just done as a warm-up, which is how you see most people do their mobility or their implementation, their modalities for pain, those massage guns, shit like that. Those are all things you should be doing intra-session between sets. That's how you fix the position. If you just do it and start training, you go back into bad positions. So between these warm-up sets, I'm gonna massage that area that has a little bit of tenderness. And through the set, you'll notice my knee pain is gonna dissipate. Oh, my hand bones are cooked. Holy shit. When I don't do glute ham raises for a while, and I come back to them, I haven't done them for so long. I was just alternating between hamstring curls and seated leg curls, or lying and seated. And then I put these in this mesocycle, thinking, yeah, this will be a great stimulus. It fucked me up last time. I was sore for like a week. So, similar movement for like lunges. Lunges really cooked my glutes. My glutes were sore for a week too. One set, I think There's another
famous YouTuber in the gym today, guys. You might know him as C-Bum. He's over there training with Flex right now. That's the cool thing about Dragon Lair. You never know who's coming in. You just show up and all your favorite people are here. Excluding me, I'm a piece of shit. You don't want to be here when I'm here. This is what I do when I see people I know. They're like, hey Jared, nice to meet you. I'm like, fuck out of here. Can't you see I'm training, bro? You guys might see some shit today. Like, I might have to go to a dark place. I don't like to do it, but it could definitely happen. Checking off my glute ham. It asked me about my hamstring soreness. I healed on time. 15-13. No joint pain. Amazing pump on 2 sets because I'm a biatch. And that pushed my limits. So I have 495 for 13-12. I might blow that out of the water. Actually, I'm gonna speak too fucking soon. It was 405, that's why it was easy. On further review, that might be the right load selection for 13 reps. Sorry guys, I had to go talk to people. I know people, it's okay. I know. Matt's here, Chris is here, Flex, Doug Miller. A lot of cool peeps. Funny seeing all these people like Doug. I used to compete against the natural bodybuilding and then now IFBB Pro. One day I'm gonna dethrone Chris, of course. I mean, of all people on earth. No, but it's really cool seeing all this shit. I like this gym a lot. I can get a sale, but they're actually adding on. That's what all that is. They're adding on to the gym. So it'll be a way cooler place. We'll have an assisted pull-up machine finally. I've been on Flex's ass about that. They're gonna have a pullover, I believe. So this gym will be pretty well equipped once that room opens up. And it'll be an even better place to come train. Unless you notice if you follow me on Instagram, but it's actually slow music, not fast. I have to calm myself down to focus on the technique instead of amp myself up, because I don't want to get myself into a position where I'm like pissed off during a set, listening to hard music, thinking about fucked up shit. This isn't therapy. That's what therapy's for. So when I get into my head a little bit, which is why I said, yeah, I gotta put the music in. I slow everything down, breathe, and make sure my psychological arousal, for sports science terminology, isn't too high. I'm not pushing with all my assistance musculature and really squeezing the fuck out of these handles and trying to put everything into it, because I could likely hurt myself at this point in prep, especially being on pharmacology that allows you to be a little stronger, a little more aggressive. So that's one of those things, guys. If you're already like predisposed genetically for psychological, you know, mishappenings, anger, frustration, things that we should really introspect about a lot in life, then getting on pharmacology enhances the fuck out of that. Keep that shit in mind and prep, and start to think about stuff a little more. Because the last thing you want to do is hurt yourself. There's no point. Yeah, it looks cool to yell and be fucking badass in here. You know, I let out a little fucking grunt here and there. You guys heard. But nothing cool about hurting yourself. Nothing cool about coming in here and just like thinking about how you want to hurt people or how fucked up your life is. Come in here and get the work done. Go home and think about that shit when you can really sit down and think about it. So yeah, that's slow music for me. Maybe so like I'll do harder stuff in my beginning weeks if I'm not training with anybody and I just want to like get this terrible fucking gym music out of my head. I'll put in my own shit and I'll listen to some harder stuff. I love metal, you know. So yeah, that's what I do, guys. Hopefully that helps you all. Periodize your psychological arousal the most at the end of the mesocycle. Week 1, 2, 3. Chill the fuck out. Next set's supposed to be 12. We will see what happens. Last week I did 1 mile rep on this set. So, might happen again. But last week I did 12-11. So I'm beating it by one rep this time. Getting closer to failure. Again, that's that double progression model that we like to use. RAR, relative intensity decreases. Reps, load, or sets increase. Some combination. The flattest and tiredest boy. I feel the pain and like I know it's time to go, so I want to like piss myself off and I start to, and then like stop it. Taking some fucking, what is this? I'll give you guys a little trade secret. The script, old school as fuck. It's just on. I'm just gonna keep it on. Heels. I told you I was missing my squat shoes today. I fixed that on the leg press by pushing my hips closer to the pad. Feet were a little higher. Here, these are amazing. Prime wedge. They have single ones too, where you can put them right behind your heels, so you're gonna have a whole implement here. But I'm just gonna back the bar up so my feet are halfway on, and it's gonna act as my squat shoes today. So same thing, it'll allow me to get a lot of forward knee flexion, so I'm not sitting back, keeping it in my quads. So, I showed you guys earlier, I wanted me to do 280. I dropped it to 275. It's saying it wants me to do 9 reps on this set here, but we'll see what happens. This is tough. So quads are cooked. Talked about this in the vlog, but I'll say it again. When you're switching between muscle groups, so hamstrings to quads, you saw I did the entire warm up and I did the entire potentiation, all that shit again. Quads to quads, not so necessary. So I'm gonna go 135, 225, 275, and go right into my working sets because there's no need to do the full warm up again. So it's funny, the online coach, pretty old fitness personality guy, used to have a lot of shit back in the day, started posting content again, tagged me in a post yesterday about Crocs. It's like, hardcore gym bro come up to you like, what's with the Crocs, man? You don't take your training serious. It's like, so I need to have fucking sneakers on and make my feet less comfortable because I'm doing a fucking lat pull down or a bent row or bench. Like, get out of my face with that shit. What I understand is like leg training, these are pretty unstable. But again, like implements like this help quite a bit. I normally have squat shoes, but like a fucking straight leg deadlift, dude, Crocs are great. I don't know where everybody's fucking like weird shit talking, groupthink kind of stuff comes from. But like, there's nothing wrong with Crocs, guys. It's okay. You can wear them when you train. Weightlifting shoes are a really good idea for quad-based exercises. Outside of that, the fuck you need a sneaker on for? We're just gonna go into it. Hopefully I don't die. Well, I'm gonna die, but just like shit out. Coakley for shit out. I might not get 9, guys, but we're gonna go for it. So, another one, and I would have probably shifted my hips back a lot. Trying to keep it in the quads. I think there's only 8. So I'll put 8 in. With squats, you want to really focus on that. Keeping the pressure forward into your quads. By the way, you can keep this song in the video because Nate Rose hit me up to use all his songs in our videos. Legit. That's who this is. So, you guys have basically made it into this video. I'm gonna walk this off. 16 steps. Pressure on the front foot, just like I discussed in the last video. I'm trying to pistol squat the weight up with the front leg only. That's just the proper way to do a lunge. A lot of people like pretend they're in track blocks and push off on the back leg really hard to help get the weight. It's not using the front leg. So I'm gonna unrack this. 16 steps, rack, die, And then I'll try an outro. So here we go. My boots are on fire. Are already sore. They get a crazy stimulus from lunges. That's gonna mess me up for quite a while. Wow. That was tough. It's gone. That was my day of energy. I'm fucked. So we're gonna kumbaya style outro right here, right by the campfire. There's a campfire right there. I'm really delusional. Thanks for watching, guys. Y'all's feedback is the shit. I love it. I'm currently editing a vlog where I get really sentimental about everything because I got back from Missouri, and I'm always reflecting afterwards. Just the realization of getting away from all that shit. So I'll save that for that vlog. I won't cry here. But I really do appreciate the feedback. I really appreciate you guys following. So many followers already. I think these videos are full of a lot of cool information that hopefully you guys can go back and watch, which is cool because it makes the content rewatchable over and over. If you missed something, or you heard something interesting and you want to go back and listen, or you have questions about it, I get all the notifications. So even if you comment on an old video because you really want me to see your comment, which I've had people do, feel free. I'll go read it, I'll like it, I'll respond, I'll put it in a video. So in my next video, I might actually pull up a comment section from another YouTube video and just start fucking answering questions out of there. So in this one, if you guys want to ask me anything specific that I haven't talked about in the video, leave a comment and ask me shitloads of questions. I don't care if you ask more than one or if you ask none and you just tell me you're loving the content, keep it up. I appreciate you guys. Let's keep interacting. Let's blow this channel up and hopefully I get to continue to spread knowledge over the fun little thing we like to call bodybuilding and hypertrophy training and fat loss. You guys, I'm gonna go die. Oh.